Hi everyone, great to see you back. Tonight we are in Launceston and Jeff and I are just checking out a few of the local breweries. Our first stop for a after work drink is here at St John. I'm just showing you around inside the actual brewery. St John just happens to be in St John Street in Launceston, number 133 if you're looking for it. So for a bit of a wander up through, there's great areas here for functions, obviously, and little breakout areas where you can sit with your friends and have a quiet drink. It's a long, narrow building, and then looking down toward the front here, you see Jeff there at the bar. They have a great selection of craft beers on tap. We tried out a few of those. They've got a nice cider, and they have other different drinks that you can choose there. We sat out the front and it got way too cold with the breeze, so we ended up going back inside. You can see the ciders there, and checked out the menus. Burgers look really great, so do the tacos. We didn't order anything on this occasion, but we definitely come back because we really enjoyed the drinks and the food looked fantastic. A short walk from St John is Ducane. Ducane is located on Elizabeth Street. It is a really huge venue which is set in the old outdoor goods store. You can see the fishing sign there still on the door. They've really renovated this well. You can see they've just put all of their brewery gear in there. Huge big bar. Great place to bring a family as well. It's very family friendly. Down toward the back there is some historic information that you can check out. They also do fantastic pizzas, and we ordered a pizza here. Highly recommend if you're in Launceston to drop round to Ducane and check out some of their beers. They have a great range on tap also. The pizzas are delicious. So too was the little salad that we had there on the side. It had been a bit of a long day, so we headed back to the room for the evening before awaking the next morning and going to another great place I highly recommend, which is Relish. You will find Relish on Arthur Street in Launceston, and it is a fantastic place to stop in and have breakfast. We are getting fed before we head out to Scottsdale for the day. We've just travelled from Launceston. We're heading toward Scottsdale, and along the way we took a different road. We went toward St Leonard's, is that right, Jeff? Yeah. And if you take that road, it'll take you up through what's called the Sidelings, and that's where we are now. We're at the lookout. So I'm going to turn you around so you can see the view that we're seeing right now.
Yep.
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 So down here you can have a little bit of a view of where things are. So Bass Strait, Mount Strzelecki, and Flinders Island, that direction. You've got West Scottsdale just down there, Scottsdale up through there, Mount Cameron, Mount Horror, and Mount Stronach. So you can have a little closer peek if you wanted to. Don't know if I can get you to have a little closer peek. Can you see? It's great that you have these things to peek through, but often if the glass sort of fades over and you don't get a very good view, but you don't really need that when you've got this, do you? Bill's got so much to explore on this channel, and we are going to do it one day. We've got Bridport there. I've never been up to Tomahawk. In fact, apart from being, I'm just trying to think, Pyngana, we did cover Pyngana on the station, and we tried Halls Falls as well, but this part of Tassie we are yet to explore. Lots of things to look forward to. part of the road here is much nicer than the part we've come from. Jeff was just saying they had a lot of landslips, so they had to rebuild part of it, and they obviously did a much better job putting that together.
Good guardrails, finally.
Yeah, finally got guardrails. That's something you don't see on a lot of roads here in Tasmania, guardrails along the side. We've just come from no guardrails to having these double jobs here, which is fantastic.
This road used to be as tight and as tiny as the other side.
Yeah.
As we just came through. Done a great job.
So this is a bit windy.
With Bathurst next week, it's great.
Reminds me a bit of the Bathurst track, actually. Just keep in mind that if you are travelling by road in any of these sort of mountainous type areas in Tassie, if you've been given a destination arrival time by Google, add a little bit of time on, because as you can see there's a lot of windy roads which can slow your trip down, so it might not necessarily be as fast as what you think if you're having to change up your driving for conditions, whether that be the road itself or for any weather that might be impacting on your drive. So this drive has taken us nearly, what was it? It's 9:45 now. We left about 8:36, I think it said on the video. And that's with a quick rest stop at the lookout coming this direction. We're just about to head into Scottsdale now. Jeff's got work to do. I've got walking to do. Okay, we are at Scottsdale. I've got thumbs up there, Jeff. Right, so I've left Jeff to do his thing. I've just noticed across the road here they do have a brew company. It's called the Little Rivers Brewing Company. Might have to go back and try a paddle at some point. I'm just making my way on foot up into towards the town, or the main street I should say, Scottsdale. It's very, very quiet in the main street right now. Not sure why that is. Maybe because it's so early in the morning perhaps. So I've just been to the reject shop, past the famous bakery here at Scottsdale. Got the library over there. There's Salvo's, Vinnie's, and another op shop here as well. So if you want to do some op shop shopping, Scottsdale's a good place to come. I'm going to head up this way. There's an old theatre. You can imagine what that might have been like in the day. So the tourist information office is just up there. I'm not going to head up that way. I do like checking out some of the older buildings. Look at the backdrop to this town, will you? It's gorgeous, the green rolling hills. There's another old building. Jeff has basically said that he needs about 45 minutes to an hour to do his work before we head back. He does other stops over at Lonnie. I just don't know how I'm going to fill my time. I've been down the street and back up, and stopping at some of the little shops on the way. There's a patisserie up here, I might check that out. I think that was Jeff last night after the pizza. What a unusual looking, interesting choice for a poster. Okay, so there's a bit going on here. We've got Plant Fest, Hope in a Suitcase, learn about scams. Down here, we can attend some ukulele sessions. Well guys, that was my little snapshot walk through Scottsdale here this morning. This is Woolworths here to the side. I'm just going to go and grab a chocolate milk go find a sunny spot and wait for Jeff to finish doing what he's doing. Hello. How you doing? All good? All right. Once we got back to Lonnie, I pretty much spent the rest of the afternoon in the hotel room just reading magazines and watching a bit of telly while Jeff was out finishing his day at work. And later that evening we did stop into a place called Pickled Evenings and we had a lovely Indian meal, another place that I do recommend you visit if you are in Launceston. Thanks for sticking around and watching this very short vlog of a trip that we made up to Launceston. If you like what we do, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe for more content. We do have a little bit more coming up, including a cruise, so make sure you stick around.